Hello, my pinky pals. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are new here. Wow, I just noticed the difference in color between just putting an image on and my iPad. Sorry, anyway, just already out of the gate confused with life. So today what we're doing is we are drawing a little OC in our own style. This OC came from the, and I'm going to say this wrong, Gacha Life 2 app. They're actually doing a contest. Now, this is not sponsored by any means, but I saw it and it was just like a suggestion in my feed, and I saw it and I thought, oh, that's so cute. Like, I saw it showed, whoever it was that did it showed like a little picture at the top, and I'll link it below too. But they showed it and I was like, oh man, that's actually really, really cute. And I thought, I'll download it. I loved those like little like games where you create little characters. I do like my D&D characters a lot on them. So I downloaded it and I took a look, and it was freaking adorable, guys. If you like kawaii stuff, you like creating your own little characters, this is so cute. Like, and I thought, what a great way to kind of do a character design video. So as you can see here, my character is quite the little mismatched. I don't quite know what she's doing with life, but I love that about it. And with kawaii, you can absolutely just kind of let your imagination fly, right? So I decided that she would be like a little devil, but she's like a little lovely devil, right? Like, she's so sweet and she's so cute and she's very pink, because of course she is. This is, Pinky Doodles. It's not, Bluey Doodles, or I can't even remember the name of my channel. Point being, right now, I thought that would be a great way to kind of talk to you guys about creating your own character. So even though I'm creating her in the Gacha app, and in this case for the contest, it was just to recreate in your style and have them kind of interacting, I did like a little dance pose and I just thought it was adorable. But like, even though I'm essentially just redrawing what I created, I was just thinking, what a great way to create your own characters for your art. You can take it, whatever it is that you create out of there, turn it into your own style, add things, change things up. But eventually it'll help you to kind of think of the things that you maybe don't normally think about when you're creating a character. Like, I gave mine literally like a backstory. Like, she is a little devil. You can see her little devil tail. She's got like some pointy ears, but she just loves everything cute and she can't help it. She tries her best to kind of be evil. She has that little puppet who I imagine she talks to, like he's, alive in a sense. He's kind of like a little inner demon type thing. And he tries his best to keep her evil. I think maybe he's probably like a gift from her father, and he does his best to help keep her evil, but she's adorable. She can't help it. So, like, I even came up with this backstory, and I did it not even, like, I didn't think about this before creating her. I created her, and as I was creating her, this story kind of emerged. And I just thought she was adorable, and I thought the app was adorable. So, like I said, I will leave that in the description below. But yeah, so I thought she was great, and then I thought, what a great way to talk about character development. And I think this shows so well how details matter. And like, even just thinking about things in a different way. Normally people wouldn't think, oh, put a duck on her head, or oh, like a mushroom growing out, or a crown, or whatever. But I just thought it's so cute, and I thought it made such a good like little idea that she's wearing. I kind of pictured it more as like a headband type thing, but it's so cute, right? And the idea of like her being very pink and cute, but then having this kind of opposite. And I think just for myself in general, puppets just freak me out. I really struggled with the panda bear head. I don't know what it is, but I did. So like, part of creating a character and creating a character that people will enjoy, and I'm not talking about the art aspect because I don't know that side of things. Like, there's so many videos on how to create it so that it looks good, so the silhouette is correct, things like that. I don't think about that when I'm creating a character. I would if I was drawing it. Like, in this case, I did think of it whenever I was drawing this, and it was a nice dynamic pose and whatever, but like, I don't think about that when I'm creating it, when I'm designing what it's going to be, when I'm thinking about the character. When I'm thinking about it, I think about, do they wear jewelry? Are they happy? Are they sad? Like things like that. And I thought this app was just so good at like picking out the little details and adding them. Like even the layers, right? Like the layers are so cool. So I immediately knew she loved kawaii. She loved everything cute. She loved everything pink. And she just has to go around, you know, that's her song type thing. So she's very happy. She's very happy-go-lucky. And she just, you know, does her best at life and tries to be whatever she's supposed to be, but knows in the end she's not, like, she may be a devil, but that doesn't mean that she can't be herself too, right? So it kind of gives her that little story, and I just loved it. I did like the puppet idea too. Like, I was thinking, you know, what else can I add to her to give something other than just a cute character, right? And I was kind of scrolling through like what she could hold, and I came across this puppet, and I was just like, oh my god, that's so perfect. Like, why does she have this puppet? And that's kind of it, right? Like when you're creating a character, you want people to look at it and be like, what's going on here? Like, see some kind of a story or want to know more, right? And I thought this puppet was such a funny, like such a random and funny addition that I really just couldn't help. I had to do it. And I will say, the tiny little dots in this thing, I don't know what I was doing. I think it's my nails are too long, which honestly, it does affect it. But like the little dots all over this place drove me insane. So I mean, I already kind of created this character in my style in the app, so it was pretty easy to turn her into myself or into my own style. I already kind of knew what I was doing. The only thing I didn't do was, you know, add the eyebrows over top, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I did also made sure to like flip it. I thought it looked good. I was good with it. I did use all the colors, so I just like picked the colors off of her, which is why you see me kind of zoom in and out whenever I'm doing the color picks. I needed a palette, and honestly, I was like, I'm making it in my style, so I'm just going to use her colors. The skin is so pink, like everything about her is pink, but the skin is too pink. But then I kind of thought, like, if she's a demon, maybe that's it, right? Like maybe she does have pink skin, and that just kind of, you know, started the whole I love pink thing. So I was struggling with it because it's not my usual skin color. And also I kind of was like, at the end of this, I was like, I should have made her hair pink and given her like really nice dark, like a really rich color of skin. But I didn't think of that. I did not at all. So yeah, and I mean, there were lots of little details that you could add, and you could move everything around. So it really gave like a good kind of base. Like, I'm not saying use this every time you want to create a character, but this gave me some ideas. And I also thought like I could definitely come up with something, do like a little character design in the app, and it would help me come up with, you know, a full-fledged idea later on. I really thought it was cute. I swear to God, it's not sponsored. It sounds like it is. I'm really talking it up, but it was an adorable app. Like, I'm not gonna lie. However, I think it almost had too many options for me because it took me forever, like a couple of hours just doing this thing. And maybe that was me, but I wanted to make sure, like, the really cool thing is like their hands move, their arms move, their forearms, their like upper arm, their leg. Everything moves at the joints. So you've got this, and you've got to like put it into a position. And I did try a more dynamic position with her too. I was going to have her kind of dancing as well, but I just could not get it to work. So I just left it as is and kind of made it a straight pose. And I'm happy with it. It's okay. I would have preferred a little bit more of a dynamic kind of pose, but it's fine the way it is as well. I did like steal pretty much all of the colors. There was nothing I didn't do. I just thought it was easier, and I thought I might as well. I didn't have a color palette design, so I just went with it. But I think it turned out really, really cute, and I love the idea of like just piling on stuff. Like when you're doing a kawaii design, it's so easy to be like, what's going on here? Like making it, like, ended up making it bland. But you can think about all those little things, like even just the bare bones kawaii, like iconic doodly things, right? Like the star, the heart, the bow, any kind of cute animal. Bears are really, like, everything like that. Like, I mean, I added a duck because I saw a duck, and if you've been on my channel, you know how much I love ducks. I don't know what it is, but I love them. And so, like, that also kind of tells the story, right? Like, I love ducks, so I put it in there. I just thought it was funny that it was even an option. And there were several hats that I liked, but I didn't like the way they were drawn in the app. So, I mean, I could have also added those, or just, created my own type thing after the fact, and incorporated that into my drawing, even just to get ideas. I think it's such a cool little thing. Excuse me, sorry, I am still sick. I know I say it a lot. I've said it on so many videos now, but I'm still, like, getting over it. I don't know. But yeah, so I stole all the colors essentially, like, from it, because I just thought that was easier. There were some colors, like, everything was kind of a different color, but I decided not to stray too much from all of the, like, from keeping it kind of cohesive and having very small palette. So I did that. The only thing I didn't plan properly was the hair. I shouldn't have made it as long as it was, because, I mean, on her it only goes down to her skirt, but I think I made it go longer. And then her, like, little pantaloons underneath there, they met up with the skirt, and it should have just been the same color. But instead, I ended up making it, see, now I can see it now. It makes me mad now. But I ended up making the skirt a lighter brown, or not the skirt, sorry, the, like, under the pants underneath, when really what I should have done was just shortened the hair. But, c'est la vie. It still worked out pretty good, and it's not too bad when it comes to, like, the colors being all, and there's another stray dot, like, just lying around everywhere. I don't know what it was with this piece, but I had so many of them. I really did. So yeah, I did the shorts a little bit lighter, but for the most part, I stuck with the same color scheme, and I tried my best to make sure that it was cohesive and still worked, right? Even if it wasn't exactly the same colors used. And here I am looking at it going, oh no, it needs to be lighter. I don't like this at all. And then playing with this drop feature until I could figure it out. And then I kind of did. Once I got to shading, though, I did notice so many spots that I missed, which sometimes I just do. It's hard sometimes with the digital because I can't see it as well as I normally would if I was just holding it up to my nose. And on that note, when it comes to filming, I filmed this whole thing and then realized after that I didn't actually hit record when I was filming. So that's why we only have this shot. I always kind of, I always record on my screen as well, because sometimes I just think it's easier for you guys to see, like, the drawing without me in the way. So I always kind of turn that on and I don't really think about it. But then I realized after the fact that, I didn't actually hit record, which is really upsetting to me. And I wanted to kind of, fix that up and redo it. But at the same time, I am pressed for time, and I just knew I couldn't. Just my energy level just isn't there yet. I'm pretty good when it comes to doing stuff. I do a lot. I get told all the time, and I don't really think about it that much, but I do try my best to make sure, like, that, the tutorials get sent out and the mandalas and all that stuff. Like, I do something daily essentially with my art, but I'm not there yet. So I'm still kind of, like, rough. So yeah, I put in some of the, what did I use? I think I used pink because everything was just so pink. I used pink for highlights. I don't highlight a lot, but I did. And then I did overlay, I believe. And then for the shading, I did just multiply, I think, with the brown. I don't do a lot when it comes to shading or doing well, actually, there's times I don't put highlights on at all. But this one had some, and I thought it would kind of be fun to do something like that. So I did do some highlights kind of here and there. I like the idea that she's got like juicy little highlights that are like, yeah, this is shiny. I don't know what it is. I just think like it looks cute with the shine. And I mean, it's kawaii, so it should be cute and shiny, I guess. And that was pretty much it. I made sure that it was kind of more in line. I didn't do like, I don't know, I just love characters like on a white background, so that's what I did. I added up something with like a little, I think, circle is what I did. But yeah, so and I also increased the color, like I changed the color on the outline because I realized it wasn't the same as hers, and it just kind of made it pop a little bit more as well. I didn't do the like ombre effect on her hair because I didn't want that to begin with. I don't do, like I said, I don't do a lot of shading. I don't do a lot of highlights. So to do something like an ombre effect, I could not do that. I just couldn't do it. I could try, but it wouldn't look good. Did I just leave that one leg without? Okay, I go back to it. Woo. So yeah, and I did find like a lot of little spots that I missed, but I did fix those after the fact. So you'll be able to see it on my Instagram if you want to. Once it's posted on when is this? This is going out next week. So yeah, once it's posted on my YouTube, it'll be on my Instagram. And I'm pretty sure that the contest is over on the 30th of this month. I'm not 100% on that, but I will link it down below in case you want to join. I don't know if I will submit. I kind of want to because I think it's cute, but I don't know. I don't really do a lot of contests. Maybe I can like submit without wanting the money or the prizes. I don't know. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't win anyway, but I don't know. I'm just not used to that. I'm just not used to entering contests, but that's fine. So yeah, I just finished up with some like a little bit of shading as well, and then that was pretty much it. I think it turned out really cute. I love the idea that it helps you think about the little things. Like I really wouldn't have thought to put a duck on her head, but I liked it. So it worked. I definitely wouldn't have thought actually of a marionette. I definitely would not have thought, marionette, that would be so cute, right? Like I just wouldn't at all. So like it gives you those kinds of things that allows you to use your imagination in a way that you never would have to begin with, Like I wouldn't have had a puppet. I wouldn't have done a duck on the head. I might have done the crown. I might have done the mushroom. The bracelets, I wouldn't even have thought of those. Putting a little heart on the shirt, never would have thought of that either. I wouldn't have thought about putting on shoes. Normally I don't like feet at all. So it's really, I thought it ended up being really cute, and it's just great inspiration if you want to create your own character as well. So I would, I'd advise check it out. Like I said, it's not sponsored, but I'll give you the link. I think it was really cute, and I think for kawaii lovers like us, we would really like it. But that is all from me, guys. If you did like the video, please do like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. I will see you in the next one. Bye.